a question we ask all college students. How are you going to change the world? Even in a small way. What are you going to do? I mean, what are you majoring in?
I don't know what I'm majoring in. I am going to change the world on a micro scale because I want to have a small business with roots in the community, or I want to be a teacher. And I think that those are two things that are really little and specific and focused, and it's hard to it's not like I'm going to reach the whole city. I'm going to reach this small group of people. But sometimes I think that aspiring to do something little but effectively is just as powerful in the long run as something like making public policy.
We're asking college students how they want to change the world.
Oh, how do I want to change the world? Well, yeah, so I'm in urban planning now, and basically, when I got to Texas from Rhode Island, I got down there and was like, whoa, it's really sprawled here. Then I realized there's a lot of, suburban sprawl all over this country. So I think suburban sprawl is pretty bad. There's a lot of negative effects associated with it. So I hope to change sprawled suburban areas, and make them more urban, more dense. Decrease automobile use, mass transit, things like that. I mean, it's a big ideal, but it's something worth pursuing.
How am I going to change the world? I hope to be a doctor doing first response to disaster overseas in Africa. So I will be ending some people's pain, keeping it to the minimum. I'm a hands-on person. I really like to do things, and I really like to be overseas and interacting with cultures very different from mine.
I'm actually looking to be a government concentrator potentially. So ideally, I'd like to either be in elected office or in a position where I can shape policy. And at least in this point in history, the United States has such a major effect on the rest of international relations and the whole political climate in the world that I really think that's one of the most effective, if not the most effective way to make a change right now.
Most people stereotype management students as investment bankers, sort of the Gordon Gekko from Wall Street, just want to take over the world at any cost. But really, I'm sort of at the opposite end of the spectrum. I want to do work with nonprofit organizations, maybe do consulting for nonprofit organizations, and ultimately what I want to do is try and foster better communication between the middle and lower classes of different nations around the world, because right now it's only the upper classes, it's only the proletariat of different nations around the world who are engaged in active, continuous communication.
I want to change the world by just learning self-defense techniques like Taekwondo and Kempo, and I want to change the world by teaching other students and people what the art of self-defense is all about, because it's a great way of increasing one's energy, and it's a great way of knowing how to react in certain situations in a person's life.